Currently at Canadian Tire in front of the auto center. I'm trying to upload a video. I stayed here overnight and the video stopped uploading at like some point in the night. 37%. Alright, well, we're going back to that graveyard lake. And we're gonna go do some fishing. Good old cemetery lake. Where do you fish? I don't think I could fish, guys, unless I'm just going swimming. Oh, nice flower. See how far I could get. That's about it. Turns out these graves are marked. Not out of the woods yet. Fairly large animal. Oh, maybe it's a squirrel. Sounded like a fat squirrel. So much for the fishing. It's like a marsh, like for the first 30 feet in. You can't even like stand where there's no reeds. Man, I wish I had a canoe. I wish I had a canoe right now. Apparently there's some abandoned wells you could fall through to never be seen again. If this is my last video, that's because I fell in a hole. There's so many like open places. It's insane for like Ontario. Maybe perhaps because it used to be like some sort of town. Like usually it's just trees after trees, but here it's like a Minecraft map, man. Like one minute you're in like the desert, next minute you're in the Arctic. It's refreshing. So I found the best spot yet. You're kind of up on like, well, it's down low from the road, but you're up on a bit of a ridge or something. And man, if we got great lake access here for fishing and swimming, might be my new favorite spot. It's always the next one is my new favorite spot. Except that one with all the trash. But man, like coming out here to look at the water, total 9 out of 10. If this had a dock, 10 out of 10. But that's, why would anyone expect that for like a free campsite? Why did I ever pay for camping sites before? It's like been here for almost like a week. After 21 days they kick you out. Maybe we should put that to the test because I don't think anyone's keeping track besides the one possible military guy who was staying at this military training base. Just seen him on a tractor cutting grass, and what if he's the guy that makes the road smooth without potholes? Because somebody redid the road today. Other than that, I think we're fine, guys. Guess what I found earlier today? I've been putting it off because I don't want to think about it, but now I'm going to show you guys at this 9 out of 10 spot. I think it's more like an 8 out of 10 now. This blue barrel that's heavy, you can't even knock it over. Not even, oh fuck. Before I open that, there's these words on it. Who do I call? Okay, we're good. There could be a body under there. That's not the worst part. So in search of this quote-unquote dead body, I stumbled upon God damn tunnel. Like, I didn't even show you guys the crops. Or somebody with a flying saucer probably camped here one night. Hopefully they weren't the ones that left the garbage. I'm finding trash everywhere. Everywhere I go. And then the grass goes this way. If you could think it would be natural, but then it turns, which I don't know how this would be naturally explainable. It's all going clockwise. Other than all that, this is my favorite spot. Why is my toe sticky? Stepped in something. Saucer goo or something. I'm near North Bay. Well, I just witnessed a widowmaker happen. I've decided I think I'm gonna stay in Ontario for the foreseeable future. So it's quite possible I'll be in Ontario until spring and then go out east and do west later. Out east is something special. Not a lot of people go out east. Newfoundland is where it's at. And PEI, like the islands. Well, where do I begin? So last night, around 11 p.m., my Jackery 1000 died on me because I have a mini fridge. And plus, I might need a new phone because it's having issues charging. The port is screwed, basically, the charging port. Today is just the day of days. It's just one big hassle. My 12-volt cigarette lighter plug-in shower, that broke. So I had to shower in my shower with a basin, a bucket basically, that I use to do dishes. That was difficult. I used just about as much water as I would with the 12-volt shower head thing. And a lot more cold because you can only put a little bit of water on you at a time. So every time you do, it's like a big shock. At least with the shower head, it's one big shock in the first like 3 seconds, then you're good. So I gotta fix my shower, I gotta charge my Jackery, I gotta get a new phone. That's the reality of van life. You gotta solve it all on your own too. Apparently this is all Crown land, which looks like a park, like a really nice park. I'm gonna have to look that up again, but yeah, I think it said Crown land. Like everything is just immaculate. Little walkway. It's a place where you could fish or swim. Great for swimming. Another driveway. And then the second fire pit right there. This is a nice fire pit. Got that heat reflective wall. Wild pigs around, I guess. Alright, well, this is my home for the night. They can't kick me out, it's Crown land. Doesn't matter where I park as long as I'm not blocking anybody in or stopping them from turning around. As far as I'm concerned, I'm staying here and hogging this spot at least for one night. Maybe I'll move to the other fire pit for the other night. If no one shows up, I'll stay 2 nights. I finally found, pioneered, discovered, witnessed, created. Point is, I found my very own Crown land location. I stumbled upon a side trail and there was a sign that said Paradise Lane. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna turn down here. There's a full-on, I don't want to say hunting cabin, I don't know. It's a nice little place. So I don't know if someone actually lives there. And it's Crown land. And there was like a dozen, maybe even a couple dozen, I don't know, we'll say like 15 moose antlers on the side of the shed. A little scary. Built a freaking house. Well, I'm gonna cut my grass, my free grass on my free land that I don't actually own, but someone's got to do the maintenance work. Proud of this fire pit actually. She's done. Oddly enough, I think my favorite rock is this one. It's got like a bluish tinge to it. It's just simple, but it's got like this blue, turquoise, aqua or something, I don't know. Also this guy. This guy's pretty good too. Morning. So these 2 like teenagers showed up last night as it was getting dark and acting all funny. I could see them approaching my van. So I just sat down, didn't really think much of it. Then I got up because I heard noises, and then I looked out my window and they were like 10 feet away staring at me, and I think they saw me, and then they just took off running as fast as I could. I only saw the one guy though. The other guy must have been in the car at that point. And he took off running and then just like floored it and sped away and almost got hit by a car. And then I smelled smoke a little bit. I wasn't sure what was burning, so then I came outside to investigate. So I investigated, and eventually I found that smoke grenade. Like, who carries around smoke grenades with them? Yeah, so I go in the lake. There's tons of weeds, and I can see so many fish. And then at one point, I didn't want to go any further, so I just sat down, and that's when the minnows attacked. I got a free foot cleaning, free minnow foot cleansing therapeutic appointment. It looks like somebody burnt their tent. Must have had a bad night. Another decent spot. It's amazing, all these spots in Ontario that I'm finding. It's incredible. Why am I ever gonna pay for? Well, the only reason I pay for a camping spot would be for the social aspect, which would be a heck of a lot this year. Every time there's water like this, people always show up in the most random places. So I got it all to myself now, but there's gonna be people here soon, I think. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. And once again, the only complaint is in Canada is this is a weird little bugs that want to go in your eyes. It's one thing the world could do without is parasites and annoying things, bugs, mosquitoes, ticks, politicians, bugs. I grew up on lakes, not rivers. Ugh. I can't get up. I just saw a deer crossing the river, or actually it was swimming down the river, which I've never seen before. It was kind of cool. The things you see out here. VanLife in Canada, Ontario. Finding so many good spots. We're going forward. This is the way forward.